It's going to be a fun one, partner.
We are underway. Will Lang with a big boot will be received at around the 5-yard line. That's number 6, Brendan Scott. He'll bring it out to around the 24, wrapped up and tackled by the reigning Big South OVC Player of the Week, Steve Zayakowski. And forward, tonight's players and impact go-to guys of the game. And joined just to the left of him is KZ Adams. This will be Adams, cutting it back up through the middle of the field and really give me Tyler Smith. Listen on our stars is actually going to get the first possession. This is him again and nowhere to go on the outside. 1999. Well, just like with my girlfriend, everything's about first impressions. That's a heck of a first impression for her.
You're not kidding, partner. We said that one of the keys to the game is exposing a
first drive. Back in the driver's seat is Stubblefield. We'll go a little play action. State pulls in his first grab. Back to Johnson to the outside. He's going to escape a wimpy tackler, but this no wimpy tackler. It's that bad man, Steve Zayakowski, breaking a Big South OVC record with 19 tackles just a week ago.
This guy's a baller, man. Steve Zayakowski, like Mike Wazowski from Monsters, Inc. I love the last name. He's playing with a lot of confidence this season so far.
Preseason first-team selection. Comes from such a great family, such an instinctual ball player. A leader without question in that locker room is put Ruffin in motion. Charleston Southern bringing pressure. How about this? Gritty running as it looked like Justin Waterfield. Lang with a booming kick. He received it around the 5, looking to cut it upfield. Big hit on the outside. Yeah, it's that bad man. Defense, special teams, it was 19 tackles ago a week. It's Steve Zayakowski laying the boom in special teams. This dude, man, I got to imagine it'd be like almost feeling like getting hit by a car. Like he doesn't necessarily have to wrap dudes up, and he doesn't necessarily have to beat you to the spot. He just always seems to be around the football. Carries for a $128 on the season. He does have the ability to beat you with the legs. 2nd and 6, it's another screen. Here's his favorite target again. And how about this move on the outside? Jalen trips at the top. Stubblefield's got time. He's going to dance to the outside. There's the spy. He's going to toss it to the end zone. We've got coverage. Competition so far through 4. South Carolina State 2-2 is this time. It's going to be dump it off. It's a little slant. The first catch for DeAndre Ruffin, and that ball's on the ground. It looks like it was recovered by Malik McKenzie. Here's the reigning All-American Gilbert Brown. It's a spinner they've hung their hat on really for the last half decade. Continues to go to work. Here's a sweep to the outside. Great run.
Things up with that jet sweep.
This time it's KZ Adams wrapped up, nowhere to go. That TFL for Charleston Southern. That's Mylan Bowen, sophomore from Orlando.
And that guy looks real similar to Steve Zayakowski, almost like they're twins from the same household. Those guys come downhill fast and hard.
Heck of a guy to model your game after, right?
Oh, you're not kidding. I think Coach Gabe a couple weeks ago called him the Pistons version of Dennis Rodman.
Ooh. It's the best E60 out there. Stubblefield, long side of the field, breaking ankles on the outside. Great route running from DeAndre. Adams will go back to work. He's going to keep it. How about that? Getting the hands up just in the air. Here's Stubblefield to the outside. Another great throw. 4 down lineman for Charleston Southern. They kick it to Adams, who bounces it to the outside. He fights for about a gain of 3. Assertive pro painters. That's Stubblefield across the middle of the field, finding a ton of success throughout. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. This time, quarterback design run, patiently waiting behind his blockers, much more poised on the Bulldogs' 3rd drive. This time it's Adams. Gonna have enough for a 1st down. It's forward. Johnson in motion. Stubblefield will keep, and he's gonna cross Alti. He's got a big booming leg. Snap good, hold good, kick good, fired up. This kind of feels like a home game for him, just a 30-minute bus ride down the road. But they starting to fill themselves out, and it looks like Steve Zajkowski pulls in another tackle. It looks like the defenses are starting to calm down in front of this Charleston Southern. He's going to scramble out to the left, looking for his man. Great ball, the YAC championship team. It's been a revolving door at the position, but you can see Ryan starting to fill into his own, as this time, looking to put it right on the money.
And that is what allows him to play so confident.
2nd and 15, he hits his check down man. It's KZ Adams. Adams breaks a tackle, falls. This time they do hand it off to Adams. Wrapped up and tackled again. And really good in the Sun Belt, now dynamic in that backfield as they go to that jet sweep again. Maybe a little better. It's just the 4th carry of the season for Jordan Smith. Maybe we see a ton more of it. So go back to the Pater. Here's KZ Adams running through the screen. Here's Ruffin in motion. They go back to Adams. Arm tackling away as he's going to be chased from behind from Gaffney. He's in motion. Stubblefield's going to keep it. Will it be his 2nd rushing touchdown? Incarnate word, South Carolina State's going home, sweet home.
With the safeties, but I think because of that weather, that's what affected that catch.
The snap from Noah Summers good, and this is not one of the better ones because these two teams got to play each other moving forward. Such an exciting half of football, and Stubblefield looking to continue to do so. His legs, it is Atkins. He's going to hand it off. Great run, caught up in the air, and again, look at. Push another first down for the Bulldogs. This time through the middle of the field. And look at him continue to keep churning. What could have been just it's a big boy package on 3rd and short. They turn and hand it off to the fullback. Zajkowski makes a big hit, but it does look like they're going to spot the ball past the line to gain. So many big bodies in there for SC's. Big Shamante Burgess, number 7. They'll pick up another first down. There he is. How about leg? CSU brings pressure. It's going to be a little halfback screen on the outside. That ball's out. Charleston Southern with nothing but green pasture in front of them. Stubblefield dancing. He stiff arms. And CSU has got a touchdown.
Sitting right next to the Charleston Southern staff right here and up in the booth. And they're going nuts for good reason. What a play by this defense to recapture all that momentum that we just talked about, them potentially losing as this game went on.
Programs, and there's a lot of pride. SCC traveled really well with an attendance of 6,211 people. It's the 3rd largest in CSU history. South Carolina for half a game. That's their 9th penalty for 75 penalty yards in the first half.
And it seems like Coach Barry and OC Jonathan for the half, but as an offensive coordinator, I understand it because a turnover here would be detrimental to this game. Bowen and Zajkowski go boom, boom. And that tackle and 4-yard pick. You're his senior in high school. It makes sense why this guy loves being in this city and performing well for his home crowd. Zajkowski picked up right where he left off from his Big South Defensive Player of the Week nomination last week. Stubblefield, though. I can find a camera and put him on number 5, Steve Zajkowski. I'll tease the story until we locate him. First, Steve Zajkowski, 19 tackles, breaks the Big South OVC single game record last week. Yeah.
Against Wayne Mary. 10 in that first half.
Wow, he's on pace.
Go break his own record 6 days later? Fire me up. Oh, fire me up.
If I'm a betting man, I'm saying Steve Zajkowski gets the record tonight.
Yeah, we will not see him this possession unless we get a really, really fun offensive look from Coach Strickland. But Steve Zajkowski continues to be the heart and soul of this Charleston Southern team. Historic performances week in and week out. As Alti booms it away.
That first half ended because imagine if this game's 14-14 and that's the first stop that comes from the second half.
Man, making moves. A spin
started tonight, man.
Ooh. He's going to keep it. Different than most. Absolutely.
And specifically his vision when he's able to get on the move. They can't afford to continue to have more guys go down.
They bring a lot of pressure here to overcompensate yards. 8 inside the 20. And I'll boom this away as well. It'll be fair caught at around the 25. That ball's on the ground. Noah Summers, the long snapper, did a great job at getting downfield and forcing an uncomfortable.
You got a punt, and you miss out on 3 points that would have put you up 10.
Gilbert Brown looking to down it inside the 20. This is going to take a bubble powerhouse school that's been really good. I mean, he's an elite level talent like this young man has been with the football. Low snap, Stubblefield holds on to it. He's got his man sitting in the soft part of the challenge in here. Looks like they won't be able to. They get off a quick snap, and Stubblefield and those legs so deadly in that second.
Underneath the center for a lot of yards every time.
They're kicking it to the outside this time. Up tempo go the Bulldogs. There he is.
Again,
if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Smith cutting it back up. How about breaking a tackle? Can't take him down. Ryan Stubblefield is moving the ball with ease. 2nd and 5. They hand it off. Cutting back through the middle of the field. A big-time run. And
last drive out.
Alti for the PAT. Fires away.
Take advantage of this drive.
Here's a design quarterback run. Great tackling on the outside.
Finally just got a little tired, a little greedy, and tried to force it, and that's what happens.
Here's another jet sweep for South Carolina State. Here's Johnson. They fake the jet sweep. They go back to the ground. Tick, 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 tick. Watch him keep churning. Back to the ground. Not seen today. Fumbling on his first carry. Here's Waters to the outside. Yeah, twice, too. He's going to go shotgun. They stunt to blitz.
And
pocket's collapsing. And how about this play?
He's a ball player.
Charleston Southern stunts. They're going to force him out of the pocket. And how about the big fella? It happens at a really early age, but come on, anytime we can show love to the GOAT and these freshmen that are standing on
for his team to finally get another lead on this threatening South Carolina State squad.
Caught it around the 9, cutting it back upfield. Charleston Southern special teams work have been great, but this is
so happy to see their guy finally have one go through the middle.
Now with 8. Low snap, Stubblefield fumbles, finds his guy, and it's an errant throw. All out of sorts on that 2nd and 8. Zayakowski in coverage.
But moving his legs and allow him to make a throw on the move.
It's 3rd and 8. He's going to dump it off and off the hands. Oh, it's the pinball wizard. Go back to the ground. Can they take advantage of the insanity? 2nd and 8 for Stubblefield. Oh, a potential interception and hanging on. Charleston Southern defensively in the right. Smith to pull this catch in. Improbable does not do this justice.
And again, Stubblefield not been his best from the pocket today. Acts of randomness happening all over Buccaneer Field tonight.
And South Carolina State take advantage. There's that jet sweep that they've loved all. That 8-yard pickup makes it 2nd and 2. Here's Stubblefield. Design quarterback run. 10th play of the drive. It's 3rd and short. Bad snap. They're going to hand the ball off. Stuffed at the line of game. Did he get enough? That's Casey Fields. His play number 10 goes to Casey Fields. It's a weird snap. And that's going to force the 4th and short.
Decision time.
To tie it with 4 to go. Clean snap, the southpaw. Chris Roan going up and high-pointing that football. Sets Charleston Southern up in the red zone. A statement drive from Zoltan Osborne. And now a chance to win a football game for the first time in 384. Ryan Stubblefield all alone in the backfield. First play.
Charleston Southern would have all of it. You can feel this energy on the sideline for them.
Empty again. Here comes the pressure. Stubblefield's going to take off and go. He's going to start his slide.
Get greedy.
3rd and short. Design quarterback run again. They just want to make sure they can pick up the first down. That helmet comes flying off as the captain, Steve Zayakowski, comes flying in to make a big hit. That's his 15th tackle of the game.
And this is a really bad spot for South Carolina State to have to switch quarterbacks now. Billy Atkins coming off the bench, probably super cold. He is.
Bowen as well, chasing down Stubblefield. Here's Atkins. Nowhere to go, and a sack. Mylan Bowen. Sensational sophomore performance. He gets home. David Portu gets there. And Zayakowski locking the boys back in as they're forced to take their final timeout.
He's having a great outing, man. Him and Steve Zayakowski, I would not want to be a quarterback looking at those two linebackers coming after me in the pocket.
He had half a sack entering this ball game. The 6'1", 220-pounder gets off the line so fast. Appeared in 9 games last year as a true freshman.
Despite all the injuries Charleston Southern has sustained on that defense, number 10 and Steve Zayakowski have been just absolute crucial players for this team in this game today.
Stubblefield back in. Now no timeouts for SC State. He's got nowhere to go. He's going to try to run for it. Clock victory in over a year.
Got to get something to the sideline here, super quick.
Game clock down to 10. He's looking for his man. Gardenia and his staff. 4th and 5. They bring more pressure. Stubblefield evades. He's going to have to heave. It's going to be far short, and it's going to be intercepted. Ball loose. Who cares? Charleston Southern with their first win in a whole calendar year.